Hey dudes, what's up? Time again. This is part 7. This is going to be specific to one band in particular. I think this is the only video I'm gonna do like this, because I'm sure you guys don't want to see, you know, just certain, like a bunch of videos of just one band each video. So I'm just gonna, this is the only time I'm gonna do this. At least I'm gonna try to do it that way. And this video is for my favorite band. Wearing a shirt. So this is for the band Decapitation. I have multiple versions of every one of their albums. I got a bunch here, so I'm just going to start off with, in chronological order. This is their Human Jerky EP. This has got a lot of songs for an EP. It's got 18 songs on it, but it's no more than like 18 minutes long. So this right here, this is the first press of the album, or the EP, excuse me. And unfortunately, this is not the yellow version, which was limited to like 150 or 300 or something like that. This is the black version with the yellow label. Comes with this printed inner sleeve here. Band members. Lyrics. This is the first thing that Travis Ryan did vocals for, was this EP. So very, very nice. I love this EP. It's fast, it's furious, it's disgusting lyrically and musically, and it's just an all-around really, really good release. Now this, I think, is the second or third pressing. Again, same cover. The lyric insert, or the lyric printed inner sleeve, it's of better quality for sure. It's a lot less grainy, and this is actually like red. Yeah, super awesome. Yeah, hopefully you guys like this band, because this whole video is just going to be Decapitation, as I said. And if you don't like this band, then you should definitely get into them, because obviously they're my favorite band, so I want you guys to like it too. I got one more version of Human Jerky. See a picture disc. It's a really nice looking picture disc. Limited to 1,500. Got number 172. Super awesome stuff. I can honestly say I don't know if I've ever spun this, just because it is the last version of it that I got. So I don't know. I mean, I don't know if there's a reason for me to spin it. You know, I actually have two CD versions of Human Jerky too. So it's a really, really good EP. I've got a bunch of different versions of it. This is their first official album, I guess you could say. This is a Humanure. This is the very first Decapitation record well, actually, no, this is the second I got, besides Monolith. This is the first I bought on my own. So, yeah, again, a bunch of tracks, but again, it's no longer than like 22 minutes or 19 minutes or something like that. Awesome gatefold here. Now this also comes with a printed inner sleeve here. Again, band members, lyrics, and this comes on what they call Diarrhea of the Mouth colored vinyl. It's like clear with brown, pink, and green splatter. It looks really, really nice. And it's limited to 666 copies, which is fitting, I guess. I mean, it is a metal band. I mean, their lyrics don't really pertain to a satanic ideology, but oh well. Alright, back in. Yeah, very cool. Now I got another version of Humanure here. This is the first pressing of the album. This one's a little bit more beat up than my other cover. But it looks pretty much the same. The inside, the outside. This just comes with an insert sheet as opposed to like a printed inner sleeve. Or maybe this is an inner sleeve. No, it is an inner sleeve. Never mind. The record is just not in it for some reason. It's in a one of the white paper sleeves. But yeah, this is the I got this because I really liked the color of the record itself. Very cool. I don't remember what they called this one. I think they maybe just called it like cow print or something. I don't know. But this is really awesome. Listen to the song Diarrhea of the Mouth. That's my favorite song on this this album. I need to speed this up if I'm gonna get all these shown. Alright, here's the first pressing of their first album on Metal Blade, To Serve Man. This album is really, 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 really awesome. Printed inner sleeve, the lyrics, and this is just on a green vinyl. Very cool. Yeah, this is actually, I don't know. This one took the longest to grow on me, but now that, you know, obviously I've loved this album for a few years now, but you know, at first it was my least favorite, but I don't know why, because this album kills. It's the Decade of Decapitation reissue. This actually has a gatefold cover, which is very nice. Now I love the color of this. This is very, very nice. It's pink with like a pink splatter, I guess. I think it's called Long Pig Slaughter or something like that. Yeah, I don't know. They had a pretty cool name for it, but I think it's something like that. But yeah, it's really, really awesome. I want to get the European versions of all of these. They're just kind of expensive to, you know, get from overseas and whatnot, but oh well, I'll eventually. This is the first pressing of their next album, Humanure. This is my favorite album of all time. Not just, well, it's obviously my favorite Cattle Decapitation record, but it's my favorite album of all time. The gatefold. Now this is this is a double LP, which is entirely unnecessary because on the second LP, see, it comes on this orange vinyl, but on the second LP, it only has the outro on this side. And on this side, if you can see it, it's, you can see it's got like these no human etchings into it. And I guess that's why they made the second record. I feel like that's a bit unnecessary, but they did it on the Decade of Decapitation reissue as well, which, again, don't know why. I know the European reissues got one record, or one, yeah, single LP. But again, Humanure. The gatefold looks identical, but this comes on a brown vinyl. Oh, that's the etching for the reissue. It looks a lot better than the original, but this comes on a brown vinyl with red splatter. I think it's called. This is called a Bloody Stool vinyl, which is again fitting for the album. Yeah, like I said, this is my favorite album of all time. Just go listen to the Earthling, Applied Human Defragmentation, and Polyps. Their songs will blow you away. This is their next album, Karma.Bloody.Karma. Now this I can honestly say is my least favorite Cattle Decapitation album, but it's got some of their best songs on it. I know that probably seems strange because it's weird to say, but yeah, I don't know. I love this album, but as you know, it's just my least favorite Cattle Decapitation album. This is a red vinyl with red splatter. I think it was just called Blood on Blood. But like I said, this is the Decade of Decapitation reissue. But here is the original, which this I spent more money on this record than I have on any other record. Now this is the difference is obviously it doesn't have the title, the logo, and it's embossed, like you can feel it on the front and the back. Gatefold looks pretty much the same, but this comes on a super gnarly picture disc. This is limited to 500. I have number 208. Very cool. Now next up is probably my second favorite Cattle Decapitation album. This is the Decade of Decapitation reissue for the Harvest Floor, which is super awesome. I meant to show you guys the originals and then the reissues, but that obviously didn't happen. I guess they just weren't on my shelf like that. Gatefold, pictures of the band, lyrics. This comes on, I really love the color of this record. It's bloody steel, I think they called it. Yeah, very nice. This album is amazing. I can honestly say this is another one of my favorite albums of all time. Yeah, it's a perfect album. The song "The Right Beneath the Rind" is it's probably the first Cattle Decapitation song I learned all the words to. So, yeah, very, very good stuff. Next up is the original pressing of the Harvest Floor, again on picture disc. This was limited to 500 copies. It's not numbered though. Yeah, very, very good stuff. An amazing album. I don't understand how some people don't like this band, but to each their own. Whatever, good stuff. And now their most recent album from 2012, and this is the original pressing of this. This is Monolith of Inhumanity. Definitely the best album that came out in 2012 in my opinion. Right alongside Dying Fetus's Reign Supreme. Both amazing albums. Gatefold, pictures of the band. And this is a World Landfill colored vinyl, which is like half green, half blue, with like splatter. Yeah, very good stuff. This is the very first record I ever got. I got it for Christmas in 2012. And I'm very glad I did, because this became very, very difficult to find after 2012. Once this sold out on the website, it was near impossible to find. So very glad I have that. And the last one I'm going to show you for this video is the reissue of the Decade of Decapitation reissue for Monolith of Inhumanity. Gatefold looks pretty much identical. Pretty much the only difference on these, like besides like the ones with the gatefolds, obviously not like, you know, Harvest Floor is an obvious difference. To Serve Man is an obvious difference, but the difference here with these, it seems to be the only difference is the spines look a little bit different on each of these. Let me see if I can show you what I'm talking about here. So we had the original and the reissue, and let's see if I can get this to yeah. See, the only difference is like really the spines. I mean, that's really the only difference in these. So I don't know, good stuff. Monolith of Inhumanity is an amazing album. I think it was one of the most popular albums that came out in 2012 for sure. It got so much attention. Cattle Decapitation, their popularity has like tripled since that album came out. At least that's what it seems like. But I think it's well deserved, because it's a fantastic record. Cattle Decapitation is an amazing band. I have all their 7 inches too. I'll show you that when I actually do my video for 7 inches. But also, there's one more thing I wanted to show you. This came with the when I pre-ordered To Serve Man, which was the first one they released. This is the Decade of Decapitation box. Now, I wish this was a little bit thinner. There's no reason for it to be this thick, because it can't fit on my shelf. It's a little bit too big too to fit on my shelf. Like it just won't fit. So yeah, so I have to keep it up there, but that's fine. It's got all the song titles of all the albums, and it, you know, just opens like this. But like I said, I kind of wish it was just maybe that thick. I don't know. Well, maybe they wouldn't be able to fit all the all 5 records. But either way, this is still a little bit too thick. But you know what? It's really cool. I love that they reissued all these albums for people who couldn't get them, because pretty much all the originals were limited to a specific number. So it's really good that they did that for the people who didn't have the originals. But then there's people like me who wanted to get the reissues as well, and I'm still looking for the European editions, like I said. But that's all I got for this video. Next time I'm going to split it between Cradle of Filth and just a couple random bands. So until then, stay tuned and take care.